Hey there everyone, I'm Fan08, and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. Last time we went all over Vinheim, and we got the last remaining treasure chests in the game. And then we opened the final door to the final boss, and... well, let's just say I was an asshole, Yeah, I needed to reference that, come on, it was hilarious. Yeah, just like Fantasia, there's a couple of things that open up after we open the final door before the final boss. So today, we are gonna start doing some of the final cleanup in the game. Don't worry, it's not much, but I just wanted to get it out of the way because, well, most of it is very worth it. So, let's start by going back to Altessa's place. Now let's see if he is actually back up on his feet after his little accident. Yeah, let's go with that. Is it okay for you to be walking around? Yes, thanks to you all. I want to repay you somehow. I know, customizing. I can craft things for you. How about that? It's okay, you don't need to thank us. And besides, it's not good for you to push yourself. No, it's alright. Please, let me do at least this much for repayment. Alright, when you want something customized, we'll be sure to talk to you. We can talk to him, or we can talk to Dirk. So let's talk to him again. You want to customize something? So as you see, he can actually make some pretty good items. He can actually make you a emerald ring and a fairy ring if you really want it. Though I don't really use this much. It's also pretty cool that he can make rune capes and element boots too, pretty good. And rune boots because, well, a lot of people don't like to buy boots and capes when they go to a new area. And because of that, the rune boots and the rune cape is very commonly missed, since you can only buy it in Heimdall before it gets destroyed. So yeah, I really like it. And I also really like that they actually made him kind of important. You know, he's a dwarf, and dwarves are proud of their crafting skills. So the fact that they actually let him open a crafting shop, yeah, I really like it. Anyway though, our next step is actually in Osset. Yes, there is actually something here, because as you see, there is a guy here now, checking out Presea's dad's grave. There was once a man who lived in this village, and was like a fierce demon. His battle axe is said to have unleashed fearsome attacks. Presea, you're still alive. Who are you? My name is Ralph, and I like men now. Come on, every time I see or hear the name Ralph, I need to quote Simpsons in any way possible. Come on, Ralph is awesome. I love that little bastard. I was once a member of the Papal Knights, along with your father. The Papal Knights? Presea's father? Yes, during the era of the previous pope. Ah, I see. So, the one that was not an asshole. Sieg was the greatest of the knights. Could I just call him Siegfried? A little nod to Soul Calibur? That would be cool. That would also kinda explain why Presea is so lifeless at times. She's a spawn of soulage! And she also needs to have a very open, revealing clothing. No, that doesn't work. There was no equal when he had an axe in his hands. But then, why did Daddy become a woodcutter? It was because of a special attack move that Sieg developed. It was so incredibly powerful that every single member of the Knights studied it from Sieg. And the nature of the Knights transformed into a dark organization. They became drunk on the power of the move. Yes, Sieg lamented it and thought the true move to me alone. And then he became a woodcutter. So that's why Daddy knew people from the castle and the aristocracy. I'm glad you're alive. I must tell you your father's message. Daddy's message? As he looked on after you lost soul, Sieg realized that he would soon die. And he left me a message for you. Daddy? What did Daddy say? Do not lose to your own darkness. You have a heart. Even if you lost your time and emotions, that truth does not change. And the heart can be easily swayed. That is its nature. And that is precisely why the heart gives birth to darkness. Yes, I understand that. Everyone's like that. Everyone has darkness in their hearts. A true human being is someone who can control it. Controlling the darkness in one's heart, it's very difficult. Unlike the Papal Knights, Sieg conquered his darkness. I too held off the darkness. Do you know how? I don't know. It was because you had a friend. Friend? Yes, the trust between friends strengthened each other's hearts. I too had a friend who I could trust and rely on. I had Sieg, and Sieg had you. It looks like you have found good friends as well. Trust them, and when you grow weary, come see me. I will tell you stories of Sieg. I will. LIoyd, let's continue to be friends. Of course, we'll light the darkness in your heart. Damn, that's some Kingdom Hearts shit right there. But I will say I really like that scene because we get some backstory about Presea's father. Sadly we never learned a move though that would be very cool. But there is actually more with this guy, because if you manage to get Presea all the way up to level 80, and you go and talk to Ralph, Presea will get her strongest weapon in the game, not counting the Devil Arm of course, called the Gaia Cleaver, a pretty damn strong Earth Elemental axe, which will, well, it will give Presea a massive boost in attack. Though I think it's a little bit late, since, well, you get it, you need to be level 80, and, well, if you're level 80 at this part of the game, either you're on a New Game Plus and you got more experience, or you are doing something wrong. You are over leveled as hell. But I guess someone likes that too, but it's worth it though, since the Gaia Cleaver, well, you get it in the collector's book, but it also looks pretty damn cool. But anyway, enough with that, let's go on to the next step. As I said, it will pretty much just be talking, getting items, and moving on. And the next step is talk to Igaguri. What is it? What was it you were counting in the Temple of Lightning? Oh, that. Those were the 12 guardians that protect this village. At the time of the Vault accident, Grandpa gave me 3 of the guardians. So the guardians you used when you were going after Colette were... yes, those. Every chief uses them to protect the village. Yeah, remember those bastards? Ay. I completely forgot about doing that. I didn't even realize how I become a spiritual being, and was looking for the guardians in order to defeat Volt in Sheena's place. Wow, you really love it, Sheena. Well, she is very likable. Oh! Alright, we need to talk to him again. Never mind. When I was cleaning the room, I found this. And we get the Kannazuki robe for Sheena, which is her strongest armor in the game. It's pretty good, as you see. I mean, pretty good boosts. And it also gives a resistance to wind. Though wind is not really a element that we see that much being used against you, but it's still nice to have, I guess. And everyone needs to get their ultimate armor in some way, and well, the fact that she gets it from her grandfather, yeah, I really like it. Now, I know that there is one minigame on this bridge that I can get now, or I can do now to get a weapon, but I won't. No, I will do that after the main game, because I do not want to do it at all. Though, if you want to, remember when I talked about red light, green light, that you would get a weapon later on if you did it, and you actually won? Yeah, that weapon is called the One World, and it is Genis' strongest weapon. Why you get that from a stupid cat from a very stupid minigame, I don't know, but yeah, I don't care. I hate that minigame with a burning passion. But yeah, as I said, I will show it off after the main game is over. But for now, we want to go to the dungeon in the Meltokio Castle. Because, if we go back here... there we go. You got out? Oh, that's good. Prison doesn't suit you. What happened to Levin? He got out too. Who's Levin? He's the master who taught me to fight with my graves. If it were not for him, I may have lost my life in the arena. What? Why would you die in the arena? Prisoners must fight the beast in the arena. I had given up fighting, regretting that I killed Alicia with my hands. Levin then told me to fight with my feet. Of course, it's smears of history, but he persuaded me to continue living until Warley was captured. Or dead, as he is now. And that is why I'm here today. And yet, your face looks troubled. Well, I feel that not using my hands when facing a powerful enemy is burdening my companions. So that's why you have come to see Levin. Not really, but sure, we can go with that. Go on to the hot spring at the House of Guidance. He should be there. Alrighty then. Maybe go there. Of course we will. You bet! Thank you. I want to clear away my hesitation. Alrighty. So this little side quest is pretty much the same as with Presea's. You need to get Regal to level 80 and then you go and talk to his master. But we're gonna go and talk to him anyway because of course there is some talking before we can actually get the weapon. Which we won't get now, but I'm just saying. Because I need to have something to say while we actually go to the hot spring. Now, I did get a couple of messages asking me why I didn't just talk to Levin when I was at the hot spring the first time. Well, both the scene with Ralph and the scene with Levin you can't get until you have gotten the Darius emblem. So that's why, yeah, pretty much. Anyway, this is Levin, the old perverted guy right outside the hot spring. You have such a nice master, Regal. Oh, who do we have here? If it isn't Regal, it's been a long time. Levin, I'm glad to see you're well. What brings you to see this old man? Well, circumstances had led me to fight against a powerful enemy. However, I am feeling the limits of my fighting arms. As things are now with my hands sealed, I worry I may eventually become a burden on my companions. Levin, you told me, even force used in the name of justice is still violence. Yes, the reason I taught you the trouble style is because I believed you understood that. That I understood it? Why do you not remove those shackles? Because I do not wish to use these hands as a tool of destruction ever again. So then, it's alright to use your feet? No, not using my hands serves as a reminder that even when using other methods, what I'm doing may only be needless destruction. Then why do you hesitate? You have given yourself admonition against the violence you committed. And you have friends who watch over you, aid you, and accept you as you are. What is there to hesitate? Yeah, if you say you're decided not to use your hands, then that just means you have to take your fighting style into account. Because, well, the admonition that you put on yourself is the very reason we're fighting. Yes, it is true that we have desired the elimination of senseless violence. You have companions that understand you. There is no reason for you to hesitate. Yes, thank you, Levin. And LIoyd as well. Well, well, let's just do our best together, okay? It's not like you did much anyway, LIoyd, but oh well. Yeah, so... Wait, what? It looks like you finally gotten over it. Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah, you actually have a little chuckle with him after you talk to him, yeah. But, yeah, as I said, just like with the Presea's little side quest there, you need to get Regal to level 80, so I will most likely not be able to do that, well, during the main playthrough, I guess. Maybe afterwards, but not right now, no. Anyway, so there's two small things left for me to do. And actually, there's three, but two of them is in Heimdall. So, let's quick travel there, and I believe... Yeah, those little kids. Actually, let's just do this right now. Let's talk to them. Protozoans became extinct a long time ago. I'm not making up. It really do exist. You believe me, don't you? What's that? The first animal born in this world. Do you know of it? No, I never heard of it. And of course, enter old guy. Protozoans are primal life forms. They continue to evolve throughout their lives. Evolve? Protozoans are born as a single cell life form. In their first evolution, they evolve into a creature known as an Aquan. Aquan? Wow, seriously, Lloyd. A life form that looks much like a fish, and after that it evolves into a bird-like life form called an Eros. And then into a life form that runs on land called Erish. Then next into Fenril, yeah, that's okay. And finally into a human who hunts evil. Wow, that's a pretty impressive animal there. A single species changes its form that much? Yes, it is truly a life form that spends its whole life evolving. However, because of their abilities, they were used in battle during the ancient war and became extinct. The last Protoson was seen 4,000 years ago. But I saw it! It was a Protoson evolved into Erish! Are you sure it wasn't something else? Many living things run across the land. Yeah, guess what? Airshis! What? The legendary Airshis? I knew it! I saw it in a book! It has big ears and runs fast like the wind. Yeah, no. What are you talking about? Noish is a dog. Noish? It's... that the Airsh's name? I'm telling you, he's a dog. It's an Airshis? The evolved form of the Protoson? Yeah, how could you mistake it from anything else? What? Noish is... wait, Noish isn't a dog? Well, I've been wondering about that. He's awfully strange looking for a dog. He has a tail, and he howls, and that means he's either a dog or a wolf, right? But he doesn't seem wolfish, so I thought he was a dog. Protosons are a proud ancient species. They're the second oldest after the elves. Really? Okay, but Noish is Noish, so I don't care if he's a pro or not. Smooth one, LIoyd. Yeah, that actually explains a little bit, because back in early game, you sometimes saw that Kratos was talking to Noish, and a couple of times he said, "Take care of LIoyd for me." Well, that is because Noish and Kratos, they knew each other. And, well, Noish was pretty much Kratos' pet from 4,000 years back, so yeah, I really like it. But anyway, there is one more scene here in Heimdall. Well, actually there's two, but one of them is for the EX dungeon, and I won't do that yet. What's a half-elf doing here? Ricardo, have you forgotten that we were saved by these people? If the elves were to truly rise up, we could do any. You didn't do anything yourself, so shut up! Well, that's true. That's... It is as this boy says, we decided to stay neutral. Since we are the ones that made that choice, your words serve only as an insult to those people and to us elves. But I know I won't lose to a half-elf. I trained under you, Master Crowley, so let me try fighting him. We don't have time for that. If mana is exhausted, magic will be unusable. Well, the way this game works, it's pretty unusable for you, that's for damn sure. And soon, the earth will lose all its power and be destroyed. When peace comes, I will duel with you. But of course, there's no question that I'll win. Then hurry up and save this land and come back and challenge me. I'll be waiting for you, so don't die. What an asshole. I apologize for the rude behavior of my apprentice. But I think he was cheering on Genis. Cheering on a half-elf in his own special little way. Yeah, I think so too. I promise I'll come back alive and have a magic duel with him. That's gonna be the slowest duel in eternity. To do that, you're going to fight against those powerful angels, yes? As a show for my appreciation for saving our lives, I will pass my technique on to you. What? But I'm a half-elf! And now you're just saying something we don't have the time to argue about. I have passed this art to Ricardo as well. Learn it for the day you will duel with him. Hey, Genis, go ahead and learn it. Yeah, okay. Please? Yes. And Genis learns the almighty Meteor Storm. Yeah, about time. And he also gets the Mana Master title, which is, in my opinion, one of Genis' best titles in the game, because it gives decent boosts in everything that's important. Except HP, of course. I'll use this spell to regenerate the land. Take care. Yes, when that time comes, I shall grant my secret art to the victor. Yeah, I'll do my best. Yeah, we never see that at all, no. But yeah, I hate gels. I had you since almost, well, like part 30 or something. But now it's finally time for you to go away. And yes, I know there is a lot of red on the screen right now, but since we've gotten so much of the other stuff on the from I Hate Gels, I don't really care, to be honest, because it's better to start thinking more about the main stats, really. And also, I guess I can show off Meteor Storm. It is pretty much the same spell as always, and as you see, I haven't really used Genis much. He's about to learn the Indignation though, so that's something. But yeah, Meteor Storm, non-elemental of course, and it calls upon a Meteor Shower. Just like always. But there is a certain old guy that the Meteor Storm spell has pretty much become his, well, staple spell. And that guy we will be taking on right now. To end this part off, we are gonna go, and I went to completely wrong area. We are gonna go and fight the ancient ruler of the elements. Yes, it is finally time for us to take on the final summon spirit, Maxwell. Which is my second favorite summon spirit fight in the game. Because, well, Maxwell can actually kill you quite easily. Because of that one little spell. Yeah, seriously, this walk is way too long. Now, you remember that I checked this thing earlier, and it said that you need to show that you control the four elements of water, fire, wind, and earth. Well, the way you do that is that you equip the pact rings on your active parties, well, the party members in your active party, there we go. So, let's check this thing again, shall we? It has been a long time since anyone has come to see me. You're Maxwell, right? We showed proof that we control earth, water, fire, and wind. Please, form a pact with me, and lend me your power. Well, if you're able to form a pact with Origin, then that means you're ready. Very well. Will you lend us your power? Only if you show me yours. Get ready! So, sadly, for the final time, for a very, very long time, it is time to cue the music. Fighting the spirit. They also look pretty damn awesome in this game, by the way. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. Maxwell scares the crap out of me. Not because I'm afraid of dying to Meteor Storm. Well, I guess that too a little bit. But because the rest of your party will die to Meteor Storm. Because the way I dodge it, or dodge it is a little bit too nice to say. The way I don't die to it is because I pretty much just spam Guardian. The rest of your party will not. Which means they will pretty much take the full force. So if you see that Maxwell is casting a spell and you got a white circle under him, try to stop it, like this one. Yeah, come on. No, no, no. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah. Ooh. Over limit. As you saw, I took 600 damage there. Raw damage. That, for one hit, that's quite a lot. Especially when there's so damn many. And just by the first one, both Zelos and Raine went down. Get used to seeing that. And also, that thing there that he uses, that little, well, like a, no! Kidding me. He pretty much got a mini tractor beam that he uses, like to use on you, though it's really not that bad, to be honest. It can pretty much pop up wherever he wants it to be, but it's still not that bad. It doesn't hurt that much. And oh god, stop him! Okay, I'm gonna heal up though, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, it's gonna hurt. Ow! I'm surprised Raine actually survived that. Never mind. I need to learn to shut my mouth. Oh well, just make sure you have at least some items on you. And oh, also, yeah, if sometimes the white circle can be gravity well, but most of the time, yeah, it's meteor storm. But yeah, as I said, keep a lot of items with you. And also, I recommend you to actually keep the pact rings on, because he will cast some spells out those elements. Most likely Gravity Well, no, not Gravity Well, but Raging Mist, which actually, as you see now, LIoyd is completely immune to, though it still killed Raine. Awesome. Yeah, if you have the Garnet equipped, Raging Mist will not hit you at all. He can also cast Dreaded Wave, which the Earth Ring, yeah, there we go, the Earth Ring, will guard against. So, well, the Wind Ring and the Water Ring you can probably take off, but the rest, the two others, they are actually pretty helpful. But yeah, pretty much the strategy for this fight. I know I've been bumbling all over the place. Strategy for this fight is save your units attack for the meteor storms, if you are not sure if you will be able to survive. I know that I will probably survive, so that's why I'm just using them when I really want to. So yeah, don't do what I do and just listen to what I say. Yeah, that line actually works a lot during this playthrough apparently.
Tired of this nonsense.
What the, oh, yeah, seriously, thank you, Maxwell. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. But by defeating the Lord of the Spirits, we get a Spirit Robe, a very good robe for Raine, as you'll see pretty soon. I surrender. I have seen your strengths. Sheena, time for that pact. Yeah, you got it. Wait a minute. We heard that Maxwell formed a pact with the first leader of this city. Is that how the story goes? The passing of time is amusing. Huh? But you haven't? Well, I have made a pact with Mythos. Mythos used my powers for the sake of the half-elves. I see, so that was it. Maxwell, I'll take you off of Mythos' hands. I am Sheena. And I ask that thou annuls thy pact with Mythos and establish a new pact with me. Very well, make your vow. For the creation of the world in which all life can live freely in the open. A world where half-elves are no longer forced to hide like this. Please, lend me your power. Alright, let's see how well you use my power. The power to control matter itself. Oh, and even after forming a pact with me, please keep this city afloat in the sky, until the day all people can accept the half-elves. Ha! I understand. You did, Sheena. Yeah, now we form pacts with all the summon spirits. Your rule, Sheena. We'll be counting on you. Yeah, leave it to me. And we get the turquoise, which is of course the Maxwell pact ring. Sheena gets Summon Birth. Yeah, that sounds dramatic. And she also gets the Master Summoner title, since we now made pacts with all of the summon spirits. Very, very nice. And of course also by defeating him we got the Spirit Robe, which as you see is pretty damn good. It is Raine's ultimate armor in the game. Very, very nice. And the turquoise is... wait, a gem received from Origin? Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, game. But as I said though, that is the last time that we will be hearing fighting the spirit theme for quite some time. Because there is no Tales game up till now, at least not in the main series, that actually used that theme. There is a couple of remakes, of course, of Fantasia, and also the sequel to Fantasia. It also uses it, but yeah, that game never got released, and none of those games got released outside of Japan, except for the horrible Game Boy Advance version and of Fantasia. And yeah, I don't know why they don't use it anymore. Well, mostly because they haven't really had any other games with summon spirits in them, where they actually are very important to the plot and you actually need to fight them. Asperia got them, but you don't fight them like you do in this game, so I understand it, but it would be nice to have a remix, you know? Just use the theme again. I would like that. But with that, I think I'm gonna end this off, and sadly that gift just went away. Okay, I'm gonna make it pop up afterwards, but next time we will take care of the last remaining optional side stuff. And yes, we will also have another optional boss fight. Only this time, it's not just one guy. No. It is time for us to fight the cameo team. And I will be completely honest, I am both scared and incredibly hyped, because that fight is awesome. So, I thank you all for watching, and I see you all later.
ついにマクスウェルと契約できたね。
じいちゃんなのに強かったな。
見かけは老人だけど、実際にはそうじゃないからね。
ほー、そうなんだ。
精霊には性別もないはずだしね。人が認知しやすい形にその像を紡いでいるのかも。
ほー、なんかよくわかんねえけど、すげえってことだな。
まあいいか。ともあれマクスウェルがすごい力を持っているのは確かさ。戦いも楽になると思うよ。
ああ、見せてもらうぜ。